As a member of the EA Creator Network, I have been gifted DLC for The Sims 4, but all opinions remain my own. Thank you so much for watching. No way. I'm actually so annoyed. Anyway, we're gonna start over again. So I was muted at the beginning because I saw that my mixer was muted, right? So, but I unmuted my mixer. It showed that the captions were going, but somehow on OBS it still was saying that the mic was like not on, which doesn't really make sense because like when I went to go check, it showed like the mic was already there. I didn't actually change anything. Yeah. Thank you so much for that reminder because I would have just kept going. I didn't even realize that it wasn't like actually going off. Okay. Well, it's okay. We're only like technically 5 minutes in because I just switched. But I was talking during the starting soon. Then I was talking again. So I appreciate you for the reminder because I was under the assumption that you guys could hear me because I saw the captions going. But I'll start over. Basically, I shared the coffee goal because I changed it up. I was initially saving. I initially had like a Throne wishlist gift for a Steam Deck. I ended up purchasing it this month. It's coming tomorrow. I'm super excited. Another thing was on my coffee, I had something saving up for a gaming laptop. And after finding out news that I'm going to be going back to school, I'm reprioritizing that to get just a regular laptop. So the new coffee goal is a little bit smaller. And like any contributions towards my coffee will be going towards a laptop that I can use for school. But yeah, I found out literally yesterday that I'm going back, and it definitely means like there's going to be a lot of changes, which is what I was trying to say in terms of like content. Not in terms of the type of content I'm doing, but oh, just got an email related. Thank you. Yeah, okay. I just got an email about a meeting that I'll have to do. But yeah, I appreciate that. I'm very excited. This is literally like my dream. So I feel like I've been all over the place about it, like super emotional. When I initially thought that I wasn't gonna be going, I was so like sad. When I got the email yesterday, I was like, what the heck? I was in shock. Now it's like the reality is hitting where I'm like thinking logistics. Hi Sade, welcome in. And I'm just thinking about like how much money I'm gonna need. And also like all the logistics of things. Like, so there's a lot that I'm gonna need to do in between now and then. And I'm just letting y'all know if streams are sporadic, if content is sporadic, that is probably part of the reason why, is that I need to focus on getting things organized so that way I can do this. It also might mean that in the future we will still obviously continue to do Sims content. That's never going to stop. But I also mentioned like earlier this year that I was making another channel where I want to do like reading and writing content. I also am thinking like maybe I could do like, I obviously don't want to share anything that would be personal, but we could do like co-working type content for when I have to do like work for school. I think that would be fun, and also like a way that I can do the things that I need to do, but you guys can still like hang out with me. But yeah, that's just my little life update. We're going back to school, and that's literally what I'm going back for. I'm gonna be getting my Bachelor of Education, so I'm super hyped. Yes. I did apply earlier this year. I think I mentioned applying, and then I got the results, and they initially said that like, sorry, but this time I got another email saying like they're pretty much, I'm accepted. I'm just gonna be going to a different campus than I originally thought. Yeah, this is for teaching. So it'll be 2 years. And then, yeah, hopefully I'll become a teacher after that. That would be super cool. I don't know. I feel like my current job, I'm very thankful for it because I think the experience that I had there is really going to help me for the future because I've been able to like work hands on with students. Because in the past, it's like I knew that I had the ability to do it, but like now I have like real life experience doing it. So yeah, thank you. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm gonna be accepting my offer officially tomorrow. Then I have a meeting to like learn more about the program, and then I have another meeting like sometime next week, and then I start technically in August. I'm not here in the country in August, but I already emailed them and I will get all of that figured out. So now I'm just excited about the process. I was feeling very anxious, but I feel like the more that I like think about it, talk about it, I'm like, you know what, like this is literally what I worked so hard for. Like this is what I went to school for initially. I do have to go to campus. Yeah, I would have to go. Which I think with any teaching program, it's really hard for them to do that online because you have to get like um practical experience. Because when you're teaching, you're going to be teaching in a classroom, right? So you can't really do that online. Yeah, there may be an option for like some of the courses potentially to do online, like the classes that I have to take. I don't know for sure yet. So like there may be classes that I can do online, but I know that at some point I will have to go to the campus because there's like practical stuff that you have to do. But yeah, that's the life update. Um and I probably won't really talk about it again. Probably won't come up again until like, I start actually going, but just wanted to share that because I was really excited. But today we're going to be making, after I fix this, because this OBS, I'm telling you, has been like pissing me off because every single time I have to like move my camera and I always set it up right before we start the stream, and somehow I look over again and like the camera and stuff has like moved over again. And I had a video that I did and I didn't realize until after I was like editing it that like my camera was like shifted the entire time, and I'm like, I don't know why I did that because I fixed it at the beginning of the stream. So now I have to like keep looking at it to make sure that it's still there. Thankfully this video won't have the camera on it anyway, so it's not a big deal, but yeah, that has been my issue. That and it like not detecting the mic for some reason, so I have to constantly go in and like check everything, like every single time I start up the program. I need to see if there's like, yeah, there's no updates, and I feel like it's been happening for a little while now, so I don't know. Hopefully I can figure that out at some point. But today, again, we're going to be making Flora's room. I'm recording this. This will be in a video on, I keep on saying on Wednesday, but tomorrow. And if you didn't already see my previous video, I have it linked at the top of the chat for the camper van part 2. I would love to hear what you guys think about that one. Let me know, and then I will decide if I want to continue that series or if I'll just finish playing it offline. And then the previous video before that is me making the sim for the bedroom that this is going to be for. Before we get into it though, Sage told me today that we learned that there are some new traits. This is a very short video, it's like 39 seconds, but we're gonna watch it to learn the new aspirations and traits coming with The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature. Let me pause this. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, they're also showing off some of the creative sim. Look at this for the top. Wait, I think, is this a toddler or infant? I think this is an infant. This is a toddler. But like, look at the little fairy wings on the shirt, the little fairy shoulder pads. That's so cute. What are these in here? Like little scrolls or something? Wait, the little tattoo. There's a little frog fairy, a little freezer bunny fairy. Then we have some outfits for the kids with like little leaves on it. These shoes look like they're new. Little sandals, a little leaf jumpsuit dress thing. Again, the fairy wings. And then we also have some leaves in her hair. Okay, for the children, he has like this little leaf design kind of shaved into his hair. And then cute little outfit with leaves. Hers kind of looks like little fairy wings. Yeah, no worries. And then I love her hair. They also have the braids with the little leaves in it, so that's really cute. Okay, hold on. New, I don't know if this is a hat maybe over the hair or if that's all one style, but it has like a little wrap. And then a long dress with leaves on it. Wait, go back. We have a new necklace here. Looks like a key. And it looks like little flowers coming out of the pockets. New traits, mystical. I knew we were going to get a plant lover trait. Like before. They may have mentioned it already. Because I think I remember reading it. But I just had a feeling like that would make sense with what the pack is about. So mystical, disruptive, and plant lover. These are some more of the outfits. And then obviously you can select the occult type, which is a fairy. And look at her wings. Oh my goodness. There's so many different styles. And we can paint the wings. No way. So you can make it however you want. I could like actually try and recreate the Winx fairy wings. Yeah. I'm literally already making them, but now I'll be able to like make it accurate. I love the little horns too. Especially because I just made Carlac and I downloaded some CC ones. Like, that would have been nice. Although hers are a bit longer. But this is just giving like fantasy vibes. Okay. I also found out today that I'm allowed to share some other news with y'all. Let me just confirm what it is. Let me just confirm the news I'm going to share with you. And then we can talk about it. Okay. Let's get the music back. That's not the music. Okay. So, I will be doing a giveaway of the new pack. Probably closer to the release date, if not on the release date. And it is for PC Mac only, EA app, as we usually do. And then I also want to share that I have early access to the pack, so I will be playing it 3 days earlier than the release day. I'll be playing on July 7th, July 8th, July 9th, and then it releases on July 10th. So I'm very excited. I think I got early access with the last pack as well, with a couple packs. So I'm very excited that I'll get it a couple days early and we'll all get to try it out together and see what it's about. And then the giveaway will happen on the day of release. But thank you. I'm so hyped. Yeah, I'm going to make sure we get all the experience and I'll be using the Winx fairies to check out the pack. So, now, this poor thing has been recording this whole time. I'm going to go and delete that because I'm just going to have to cut it out after anyway. What did I just delete? Okay, and then we're going to start it now. I'm going to get some stuff up so that I have some reference images. Your desk is right over your vent, so whenever your air is on, I'm freezing. See, mine is too, but I still feel like I don't really get enough air. Like, I feel like my PC just produces too much. I'm like, I didn't really think about that going into it when getting this PC, like, that it's gonna produce heat and it makes my room really warm. And my room is already like, in the summer it's like really hot, and then in the winter it's really cold, even when like we have AC or heating on. So it's just a struggle no matter what. Okay, hold on. Okay, as I'm like looking at the real life room, I'm trying to like figure out what items I'm gonna use. I feel like this would be so perfect if we already had the new pack, because she has a lot of like plants in her room. Again, she's the fairy of nature. But I mentioned this before, when we actually do like the gameplay once we get the pack and I'm playing with these Sims, I'm going to edit some of their rooms. I might make some of them smaller. I might like redo their rooms completely. But this is just like a fun little series based off of the Winx fairies, and then later on we might like change some things. The fairies will pretty much stay the same though. Yeah, I think the blooming rooms kit will be good. Let me get it up on the screen so you guys can see. Hold on. It's gonna be kind of small. I'll just have it right there so you guys can kind of have a reference of what I'm looking at to base this build off of. But her room is like a bright pink, so let's just filter. You could do like a plain pink like that. Yeah. And then for the flooring, I can't really tell. It looks like peachy. We could do carpet. Okay. Next thing is, obviously we're gonna need a lot of plants, so let's actually look at, don't we have other plant kits? Greenhouse Haven, maybe. Look at Courtyard, Oasis, and Blooming Rooms. Oh, not the ad starting. Thank you for watching the ads, though. Okay, let's see. Actually, this might definitely this might come in handy. There's also, I don't know what it's from though. Is it from kids' room stuff? I don't know if it was like, okay, hold on. We're gonna clear all the filters for a second, because I don't remember if it was from a pack or if it was like a custom content item I had, which was like a little tree looking bookshelf. I think it was custom content. How unfortunate. Because she has like a bookshelf that's like, looks like a tree and it's bright blue. So we'll just see what we have here. Honestly, I think this might like sort of capture the vibe. Okay, and then something else I want to do. Okay, where can I put a wall? Okay, so right there. Thank you for watching the ads, friends. I'm gonna see if I can like sort of combine these. I don't know how well it's gonna work. So obviously it's going out of the room a little bit. Hmm. Maybe we could just get one with the right sort of color scheme. Like, I think this one could fit. Like with the plants and stuff. That's kind of cute. Again, we're doing slightly inspired by, because it's obviously not going to be exactly the same. Sometimes I think, like, you know, there's some stuff in Animal Crossing that would be so perfect for this. Because they have those little seats that look like flowers. I think those would have been so cute in here, but obviously we don't have that. We don't have that. Okay, I'm going to put this here as an option. We also have this one. We also have... I don't know, the seats are like flowers. We could do like poofs instead. We could do that one. Let's see if any of them look like a little... I feel like this easily could have been like a cute little flower. Okay, I have an idea. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we're gonna try. If we have little rugs that look like flowers, you can just put them underneath. You get the vision, and then we'll do them in pink. And actually these should maybe be... I'm gonna say yellow, but I don't know if they come in yellow. Wait, let's see how this one looks. Nah. I like that one better. Okay. And then we can get a cute little plant in the corner. Not that one. I'm just so excited to see what plants we get with this new pack, because they looked pretty in the trailer. But I'm like, we definitely... It's like they give us so many, but I still am like, I don't know. There's so many plants that I just feel like are not often usable because they potentially take up too much space. Or they're just not the right sort of aesthetic. Okay, we're gonna get rid of these ones now. I'm gonna maybe bring this down. Oops, not that much though. Not too much on my girl. I don't know how well this is gonna layer, but we're gonna try. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really giving the vibe. Maybe we'll try it here if it comes in pink. Okay, I could see that maybe working. She also has like a fairy poster, which I've been trying to put in all of the rooms, and I'm trying to put ones that look like closest to them. But we have... Oh, this could be cute too somewhere. I'm just gonna put it there. Yeah, that's fine. But the fairy poster, where is she? Okay, I'm trying to go slow so I don't miss it. This could definitely work too, but I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make this like 1.7. I think that one works. It may be the same one we have in another room, but that's fine. Okay, we definitely need some more plants. They also have more cushions. Honestly, the flowers don't look like they're actually like seeds. So hold on. We might change this up. Let's see what we have that could potentially work. If we have anything. I don't know if we have these flowers, if they're like lilies. Lily. She does have sort of like hanging lights like this. Lily of the Valley sconces. We'll just put one right here. Okay, actually, I think I'll keep these. Again, we'll put this right here. And we'll add some more cushions in the corner. I'm trying to get multiple angles of the room too. Like Flora has like a giant tree looking thing in her room, but I don't want to put a tree in here. However, I think these could kind of work to sort of like create the effect. And we could have one like going up. I know we have some plants that are indoors that kind of look like trees, but I don't think any that will give the same effect. No, that's fine. Okay, now as for her bed, she has like a cute, very cute bed, but I don't think we have anything like really similar. She definitely has like a little canopy over her bed. Okay, let's change this to green and pink. Maybe this one. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with this one. And then a canopy to go over it. This is coming green. I wish it was a little bit more pastel. Maybe we could make this work instead. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this one? Okay. What if I do like... That could be cute. Obviously her bed is like green and pink. This is definitely not green or pink. But I think we could make it work. We could add some like cushions on the side. Like these ones. And then we could just add some like something around it to make it look cute. We'll add some plants right here. Okay, and then maybe a rug underneath. Oh, definitely this one. I was thinking this one because of the flowers, but I'm also thinking this one because of the colors. Okay, that's gonna be the vibe. And then she has like a little bookshelf here, but again, we're gonna like change some things to just make sense for the room, because when you're watching a show, especially like this, they only show you the view that you really need to see, right? Like we're not seeing the side that would be like where we are, if that makes sense. Like when you walk into a room, you're able to get like a view of the entire room, but like for a show like this, you usually just get like one side. Hopefully I'm explaining that right. So some of the things are going to be moved around to just make more sense for like a functional room. So like for example, she has a bookshelf kind of like this one, but hers is like here facing outside, but we're going to put it here instead. She also has like a little basket. I'm thinking of getting like a little yarn basket. I don't know if she's like super crafty, but even if it's, you know, not hers per se, I think it would still look cute. And then she also has a notebook. Or we could look for a journal. I think this one, hers is green, but this one definitely gives like her vibe. Because the green one here has like a jersey number on it. Okay, these flowers are so cute. She doesn't have these in her room, but I just think like her name's Flora. Like we have to have these. Let's do these ones. I just don't know where to put them. Maybe on this wall because we don't really have anything going on here right now. That looks cute. Okay, let's go back over here. No fish. I keep wanting to put that, but I feel like I put that in every single room so far. Maybe a tarot card. I'm gonna put 2. And then we're gonna look through and see if there's any that fit. Oh my god, the mermaid is so pretty. That one's also really pretty. Maybe this one? I don't know. I like these ones. I want to see if there's any more that has like greenery. We could pretend these are her parents. Yeah, I think I like those ones. Okay, and then he had a cheeseburger for a head though. Hi Gecko, welcome in. Okay, I think I'm gonna put a little tree here. Yeah. Maybe one of these ones. Let's see how these look. Nah. They feel a little too like childish. I don't know where to put this. Or if I should put this in here. I think that could be cute. We swap these. And then the door is going to be on this side. I think the colors are fine the way that they are. And then I feel like her door obviously has to have flowers on it. So we could probably do this one. And then we're just going to bring all of these up. Okay, I don't know about the sunflowers because I keep looking at them and like I feel like they're a little too dark for the room. Guys, I'm literally so excited for tomorrow. I'm just like, I don't know. I know part of me is like, girl, you have a gaming PC. Like, why are you so excited about this? But like, just the idea of being able to play Sims whenever I want and not always having to just be sitting here. Mind you, I'm very grateful for my PC, but I'm also like, this chair is not the most ergonomic. I am gonna get like a little backrest thing. This is how I know I'm getting older. Because I'm just like, I need lumbar support and this is just not it. But when I sit here, as long as I have to, these are the things I have to think about. Because I'm like, girl, this is not it. So yeah, best believe I'm gonna be simming all the time now. I think it's also the idea that I feel like I will be able to game more like just for fun, if that makes sense. Because obviously when I'm at my PC I can still game for fun, but sometimes I just want to be away from the computer. Okay, so I feel like anytime I'm here I'm like, okay, well, let's make a video. And it's not even like I don't want to do it, it's more like my brain can't shut off and I'm just like, I need that separation. I don't know why I'm putting these here. I don't think these are the vibe. Let's see. Maybe this could be cute. I think we definitely need like a mirror here. I was thinking this one could be cute. And she also has like a little bench in the room, so we could just put one right here. That one's a little too big. What's everyone up to today? What's everyone's plans for the week? My plans are to get these videos out there. I've also been writing down my goals each week. And we've been meeting quite a few of them for like YouTube stuff. So I appreciate everyone who's been watching. Sorry, 1 second, friends. I also think it's so wild about the thing that I was mentioning earlier. It's like I very rarely check that email because the only time I really use that email is for work stuff. So like the chance, like part of me is like, imagine if I had missed this because I don't always like look at it. There was something else that happened, like this was years ago, but I had written something for class and then my professor ended up publishing it. And I was like invited to like a whole event to like celebrate. I guess they had like a lunch or something like that. But I didn't see the email until like months later. I was like, there's no way that they published the story I wrote. And I did not see this. But I did still get a copy of the book, which was nice. I'm just kind of sad that I missed like everyone getting together. But yeah, that's why I'm really big about like setting reminders and stuff and like writing everything down because I don't want to forget. I can't forget, especially for like really important things. I have some more plants here. Move this over. Okay, and then maybe we could get a plant in the corner here. I think that's a little too like modern. That's really pretty and it has a flower on it. But I think it's doing the thing where it's like it's meant to be outside, so it looks weird inside. Like even these, I feel like they're meant to be outside, but I'm forcing it to work because I need it in here. Maybe this. Wait, let's do the trio. Okay, that's cute. Let's go back over here. It's a little bit bland. We need a dresser. She has like a big purple one. Honestly, it kind of looks like this. So I'm trying to think how I want to place it. Like fully on the rug. No. We're actually going to move this over here. I just realized she has no windows in here right now. I've been using like different windows for every room. I think for this one, we could just put them here. You're probably like, but there's stuff there. It's okay. They don't need to be there. It'll be fine. Honestly, I think that looks a lot better. And then we can put curtains. Oh, these would be cute if they were a little bit smaller. It's like now that I put the windows, I'm like, there's no curtains. That really makes sense here. What about these ones? Honestly, I think that does kind of fit. Okay, let's go back over here. Hello. Okay, so she has, what are they called? Dividers? She has ones that literally kind of look like this. They are like blue on the inside. But I think I'll just do these ones in the pink. And we can create her little like dressing room right here. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Okay, that works. And then maybe we could put we'll put these over here. We could put like a little standing mirror in here. You know, something cute, something to mirror. And then, ooh, these are cute. These are the fairy soiree lights. And I feel like if we like kind of just pop them in here, they just add a little something. Because they kind of look like branches, you know? I feel like at night, like that will be so cute. Okay. Maybe we should add a light in here too. Isn't there a little light that looks like that? So pretty. It's a little too... Yeah, we'll have to do that one. I wish the flowers were still like pink. And then for the overhead lighting, definitely something like this. So let's get rid of these ones. These ones are really bright. Did not realize how bright they were. I can dim them a little bit. Okay, that's cute. And then kind of in this area with the bookshelf, she has like her computer coming out of the shelf. We can't really do it that way, but we'll have a desk go across this side and then put her computer there. Something simple. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe... I have no idea. Maybe this one? I feel like I used this in the last one. I don't know. I think this one might work. Yeah, I think this one matches. Okay, we're gonna put it like here. I never put like a desk in the middle of the room like this, so this is definitely very different. But I think it'll look good. And she has a computer kind of like this one. Okay, so we'll do that. And then for the chair, I think this one has like little flowers on it. So that's a maybe. We could also just do the pink one. But I'm like, flowers, Flora, like, it just makes sense. We could also do like one of these chairs. I know they're meant to be like for weddings and stuff, but they do have little flowers on them. And they look a little bit more like natural sort of vibes, as opposed to the other one where it's more like painted on flowers. And then I know that we have like a little floral light. I think we could also use this. I'm just gonna put that to the side just in case. But I feel like we have a lamp like that that's like little flower. It's like I'm just making it up. There actually is no such thing. We do have this. That could go... Oh, I forgot that I sized this down. I can also size that down. Oh no, but it's still floating. Never mind. I might change out the bookshelf. Hold on. We'll come back to that. Okay, maybe I did make it up. Maybe I did. I think we had it in Sims 3 for sure. Now I need to play Sims 3 to like verify. We'll do that. I have kind of been in the mood to play Sims 3, so maybe we'll do Sims 3 gameplay after. It's like I end up turning it on. I'm like, no, who told me to do this? Okay. Where's the other lunchbox? This one. I think that's just so perfect. Okay, let's see if we can find a different bookshelf that can fit in this space. Oh, that one's literally so cute, and I feel like it matches the color scheme. Okay. Now, we just have this like kind of open space here. I'm thinking something like that could be cute. Like with the little flowers. Hi, cat. That is so pretty. I think Flora's room is my favorite so far. I feel like the rest of the girls, I'm so sorry to them, but like I don't think I ate the way that I'm eating right now. Thank you. Yeah, I really love her room. I'm trying to see what I can do here. I have to double check if this is Sims, please. Imagine. I wish it was real life, honestly. I wish this was my room right now. I'm trying to think. She's also like very involved with like magic. Obviously they all are, but I think specifically, hold on, let me do something really quick. I'm gonna pause this here. I'm gonna save because I would be so pissed if I lost it, and then we can continue. Like they're all involved with magic, but she's kind of like one of the senior fairies, as in like a little bit more advanced. So I'm thinking maybe we could put some stuff from Realm of Magic, if I can remember what type of pack it is. If I can recall. Like this could be cute. It's a little, I kind of wish it was square, you know? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. But that just means it's time to keep going. Let me be the testament that if one door closes, another one will open. And I know it's honestly hard to hear, but that's literally how I felt when I first got the email saying like, yeah, no, you're not coming here. I'm like, oh, okay. Guess I don't know. Guess I'll just reroute my entire plans. Oh no, that's awful too. I feel like appliances, especially ones that you use regularly, like not working is the worst. Okay, we can put these here. Like her little magic corner. Cute. Front left burner and the top oven light still working besides, but you just dropped forward. Oh, no. Oh, because I was about to say, well, that means it probably is still under warranty, so it is annoying, but at least it is still under warranty. That was me with my graphics card a little while ago. I was like, what do you mean you're not working? Hi, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Oh, this is so pretty. They definitely are gonna have to have like a magic room. I think that would be fun. And now that there's an apothecary skill, I'm like, I feel like these items are gonna come in use again. Especially like these. 'Cause you can use it to decorate. I don't really think. I thought there would be more stuff that I could use. But like all this stuff, I'm kind of like, I don't really know if it's the vibe. At least not for a bedroom. Yeah, so I don't really know what to do with this like central space here. Maybe we could do like this little rug. Let's have a bit of contrast. Ooh, let's see. Good, about to start your own Barbie Legacy Challenge with a twist. You're adding the second Barbie Brooklyn to the mix, so you're very excited. I'm decorating a room based off of the Winx room. This is based off Flora's bedroom, if you know the Winx fairies. But that sounds so fun. A Barbie Legacy Challenge. I'm trying to think if I've ever heard of that before. Like, is it your own challenge that you're like changing up, or is it a challenge you found and then you're adding that extra twist to it? Either way, that sounds fun. I've been doing a legacy challenge, but on YouTube, actually. So for those of you who don't know, I have a YouTube channel. I'm sure most of you know, but I decided to go YouTube route with this legacy challenge because I think it allows me to be a bit more consistent, knowing I have like a strict schedule for it. And I've been posting them every single Thursday, so there should be a new one out in 2 days, and that one's been really fun. I think in the next part, one of the activities I get to do is like have your Sims like volunteer, and have your Sims like get their nails done. So that's what's going to be happening in the next part. So I'm so excited for them to actually be able to do that. So I've been looking forward to it. So yeah, I'll be recording that probably today, so I can edit it tomorrow. And I'm trying to think. Yeah, because I'm going to edit this today. Probably after I record that. And then I'll be editing that tomorrow, the Soul Food Legacy. That goes out on Thursday. This will go out tomorrow. And on Friday, I don't really have a plan for Friday. So we'll see what happens. And then Saturday, I don't really post. And then Sunday's usually a video that's not like Sims. I don't think I posted one last Sunday. I might have. I can't remember. But yeah, I usually do like non-Sims stuff at least one day of the week. If you guys have any suggestions, please, 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 I beg, please share, because I'm always open to ideas. Not legacies, only because I kind of want to just do one at a time, but if you have a suggestion for like a one-off video, a challenge or something. I know Mimi was mentioning that she wants me to do a shell challenge, so maybe that could be a video where I just share the shell challenge for those who want to participate. So I'll definitely consider doing that. It's an existing challenge, but you rarely see people do both Barbies. Okay, that's fun though. I think I've noticed, not my voice dying a little bit, but I noticed a new trend of like people making legacies that start with more than one sim. I feel like in the past, every legacy is like you start off with one sim and then you would just do all the rules for that generation. But I've noticed now, I've seen a lot where it's like, you know, make your sim a family, make your sim a roommate, make your sim a friend. That way you kind of have like a relationship already established at the beginning, and it doesn't feel like your sim is just like spawning out of nowhere and then starting over. You know, it kind of feels like they have more of a backstory, which I think is fun. Is there a couch version of this chair? Wait. That is such a good idea. Thank you. One of your favorite challenges is too many toddler scenarios, but shell challenges are fun too. Okay, hold on. Do I need this? I do. Let me put this right here. I'm gonna write that down because I didn't even think about the scenarios. I always forget that those are a thing. And I've been saying that I want to do like a challenge where I play out a scenario. So that's a very good idea. Thank you for the suggestion. You love building. What kind of builds do you like to do? Do you like to do more like residential lots or more like community lots? I've been really into room builds lately, as some of you may realized. I think my favorite part of doing a room build as opposed to like a house build is one, you get to like focus on just like one area, but like two, obviously they're a little bit faster than doing a whole house. And then three, I feel like it allows me to do more like themed builds. Like I feel like when I do a house, they tend to be like kind of generic, even if I have a specific style I'm going for. But I feel like when I do a room, I can like stylize it for, you know, a specific personality. Maybe we'll do this yellow one here. Like have like kind of like a little living area. This room is big, the way that I made it. So I'm like trying to make it work. Maybe this one, because it has like the leaves on it. That could be cute. Residential modern. Ooh, yes. When I make a residential lot, I love a good modern home. Those are always fun. I also love a cottage sort of vibe. I don't think I want to put that in here. I feel like we're pretty much done. You know, sometimes less is more. Oh, that's smart. Oh, we could put a picture. We could put a picture of a cow plant. I think I could probably find one from the gallery. Oh, hello. That's not what I meant to press. That's okay. We did save, so I'm not that stressed. But at the same time, I'm like, hello. That's not what I meant to press. Okay, gallery. Cow plant. This one's like an already pre-made cow plant. Oh my goodness. It's huge though. But I mean, it'd be kind of fun. Oh, wait, you're smart. Wow, you were out here with all of the ideas. I didn't even think that you'd be able to. Hopefully it doesn't eat her. Wait, that looks so good. That's cute. Wow. And I think with the new pack, there was a plant that she watered, and I think that's what gave her like her fairy powers or something. I couldn't really tell obviously from the trailer. But like when that's actually out, we could potentially swap it out for that plant. Cuz it looks like a plant that like, I don't know, sources magic or something, and I think that would make sense for this room. But yeah, I like this. We're going to call this Flora's bedroom. I'm going to... I just realized I didn't record me putting it in there, but that's okay. It'll be in the screenshots. They'll see it. Okay, let's get some pictures. Let's get the little bedroom area. Little living room. And sometimes I like to do it like... I feel like this one's a bit more clear. This might be the one for builds. Let's get one back here. And then one of like, and then one. See, this is the whole process. And now, oh wait, I kind of want to get a top view. Okay. And then we are going to save the room, Flora's bedroom, hashtag Flora, hashtag Winx, hashtag Winx berries, hashtag sure room build, hashtag fairies, hashtag fairy. Hopefully that's enough. Alright, well now it's up on the gallery, and if you haven't seen my previous ones that I've done, we did one for Musa, we did one for Vecna, we did one now for Flora, and then obviously I had another one. You once did rooms for Ever After High characters, but since it was CC, I didn't post them, but it's fun decorating Apple White's room. When people hate her, but I see her as a victim of her environment. You know, it's basically her parents' fault. Is Apple White, would that be the daughter of Snow White? I know Ever After High is a little bit like, even Winx is a little bit, like, I watched like episodes, but I never like really was into it because I think like that's more like what my sister was into. Same thing with Ever After High. My sister, I don't know if she was really into that, but I know that she watched it. But I know that it was like every character was like the daughter of like some like fairy tale character, so I just assumed. That sounds fun. I did this a while ago. I don't know, they're probably still up there if I scroll far enough. Maybe not. Imagine I didn't upload any of them, I just made them. That seems like something I would do. Oh no, they're here. I made a room based off all the Valorant agents at the time. And then I did a couple Overwatch ones. I did one for Mercy. I did one based off of Winston. I did one. It's so funny. I never did D.Va. D.Va's literally my favorite Overwatch hero. Oh, I made a dorm room based off Barbie, apparently. Based off the bedroom from Barbie, It Takes Two. Wait, I need to see this. Like, when did I build this? Oh, I think I actually watched this. Like, a while ago. But yeah, that was fun to do. I also have like Jet, Sky, Astro Rays, and then I have a couple rooms that had like party decor. I am so happy that they made it so like all the party stuff is now in its own category, but at the time that wasn't a thing. So I basically just took all the decor for like different holidays that I think would work, put them all together in a room, and then uploaded it. I did it for summer, I did it for Love Day in spring, I did one for Harvest Fest and spooky decor, and then I did a holiday decor room. So like if you were building a holiday room, you could just place this down, and then you could take the specific items out that you need instead of having to like search for them in every single category. The show actually proved the protagonist's point, but it got canceled because Mattel felt they could not compete with Descendants. Yeah, that had a similar concept. That makes sense. Descendants is Disney, right? Yeah. That makes sense. Alright. Let's see what I want to do. We have two options. We could... Actually, I'll do a poll, and you guys can tell me. We could switch to Sims 3 and just do a random save. Or we can continue our current household save from the last time we played. So I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to take a quick break. And when I'm back, y'all will have decided what we're going to do. I'm going to unpin this for a second so you guys can see the poll. All right, thank you guys so much for voting. We'll be continuing the current household. I do have some updates because, as I said before, this is the save that I'm going to just be playing whenever I feel like, and I will be sharing updates as they happen. So I do have a little update for this household. Let me get this off the screen now. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, Miss Yasmin has a girlfriend. In the last time that I played, she started speaking with Julia from Discover University, and now they're dating. Julia actually asked her out. I was like, okay. The reason why she has that little bar with Judas was because of the like motel, which I think we did on stream. But I actually can't remember now. I think we did though. And then as for Harmony, nothing's really going on with her. That's like new. She's mostly been focused on school. So yeah. And also, I moved them out of their dorm. I know y'all are gonna be like, what the heck? We spent the whole stream, not the whole stream, but we spent part of the stream like working on the build and like making it cute. However, it's just very chaotic. I don't know if anyone else has this vibe. If you played with the Discover University pack, like living in the dorms is just a mess. Like the Sims are just throwing food on the ground, then it spoils, nobody's storing it anywhere. Like Sims will just like walk into my Sims room, and I don't want to lock the doors because I want like certain Sims to be able to come in. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Oh, Yasmin just got a phone call from Julia saying that she got her dream job, so that's super exciting. But yeah, I moved them back home so that way I can like not feel overwhelmed while trying to get their work done. So she does have to do a presentation. Let me see where her presentation board is. Does she have it? I'm like, girl, I did not see it in your inventory. Did you leave it on campus? I'm gonna be so sad. I think she did. Maybe we can still like travel there and go do it. Cause I'm a little stressed. Okay, we're gonna go back to the campus and see if her presentation board is still there, because otherwise she can't finish it and then she'll lose marks. Okay, so let's go to, where is it? Brightchester. This was where we were staying. Okay. How do I enter? Be checked in. That's kind of cool. Is her board still in here? I'm not seeing it. Unless it's under like okay, hold on. Cuz now I'm stressed. It might just be like I have to check live edit or something. Hey, but her stuff is still there. Yeah, I'm not seeing it here. Who's this though? You like him or is he being rude? Presentations. Oh, you can find a copy of it there. I always thought that it had to be like their own. Let me screenshot that. Their homework presentation, etc. I think I've done it for their homework before because you can like buy their homework book again for like 1 simoleon. So I've just ordered a new book. But for their presentation, I've looked it up and they're like, it's just gone. I'm like, what do you mean? It's just gone. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll check. Presentation board. I don't see them. And actually, hold on, friends. I'll be right back. I'm back. Um, and try typing it out. Yeah, I think I remember looking into this before. The reason why is because the presentation board is like assigned to your sim, while the homework is just like a homework book. Like as long as you have the book, you can do your homework in it. While the presentation board is like specific to your sim. So if you don't have that exact one, then you can't do the presentation. So I think even if I bought a new one, I couldn't like assign it to my sim. But I'm truly confused as to why she lost it. Because like it should be in her inventory or something. Yeah. It's okay though. I think she only had one presentation. Let me see. Yeah, so she just might have to retake that one class. Let's go see. Yeah, I think you're right. She's gonna work on her term paper. She has a term paper to work on too. Also, my sister was playing and she downloaded a mod where like your Sims can learn languages. So that might impact the gameplay. She was like, you could take it out if you want. I'm like, girl, it's fine. If they have to learn a language to speak to someone, that just makes it more fun. So I just left it in there. Y'all, I'm manifesting that my Steam Deck comes like early in the morning tomorrow. I want to do like an unboxing. You know what I just realized? That might be the video that comes out on Friday. Because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do on Friday. We'll do an unboxing of the Steam Deck. You know what mod I'm called? I think it's called World Languages mod or something. But yeah. My sister has been telling me to get it. She's like, you should get it. It's so fun. And then it makes it so like, you know, if you go to Mount Korevi or something, like you have to actually learn the language and like Sims can have a language barrier. I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. And I just didn't. I also did a CC shopping video. Literally, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, I have no videos. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have a video already recorded, CC shopping, and then all the links are available on a Tumblr page. So I don't have to go and individually find everything. You could just go to the Tumblr page and you'll be able to get all the CC. And then, yeah, I'll do an unboxing. You were playing with your little cousins. Main reason you don't have as many mods as you want, and you made their families. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. My sister has my old PC, so normally she plays on that, but she's been having issues recently, and I'm trying to figure out like how I can get her a PC. Like, girl, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to help her buy the parts like over time, but or see if I can like invest in getting her a gaming laptop, because I think a laptop makes more sense for her just with like her playstyle. And yeah, she's never like gotten her own like device, you know. Stop, not that. I actually just took that out of my game like before the stream because I didn't feel like putting streamer mode in. I was like, you know what, it's fine. But that's funny, but also bad. We're like, what's this? What is this? Caught with another. Oh, this happened. Okay, she didn't actually cheat. So because she had that little thing with Judith in the motel, we went to the motel with Julia, who's her actual girlfriend, and Judith was outside the motel, like watching, and then she got like mad. I'm like, girl, we were never with you. We were never dating. There's no reason for you to be mad. It's 11:19 p.m. How much do you have left for this term paper? And Yasmin, did you even finish your term paper? You know what? It is Saturday. I'll let her go get the mail really quick. Let's see. Oh, that's just their accepting letters. I'm gonna have her go to sleep. And that's what it was. I was like, none yet. When I turned my back, I heard, oh, please. Oh my goodness, that's funny though. Hello? What's going on down here? Oh, the festival just ended. I was like, why are they all congregating over here? Should I be worried? But no, they were just leaving. They were just leaving the festival. I was like, hello? Okay. I don't know if their alarms are set. I'm gonna set them for 7 for now. Actually, I should set them for like 6. I'll let them sleep in today because it's like a weekend. But yeah, they need an alarm. Okay, Yasmin, you were literally in bed first. So I don't know how you're still exhausted. I think I need to get her a nicer quality bed. Yeah, this bed is not the vibe. Okay, what is this stuff here? Okay, this one's only slightly better than the one that she had. But we'll take it. Okay, go use the restroom. I think my headphones are in. Yep, they were in backwards. Okay, when she's done with that, another fire. Every single time they cook, they start a fire. Girl, put this over here. Go extinguish the fire. No, we're not screaming. We live in an apartment. Get that fire put out right now. That's a second rug that I've had to throw away. Okay, so we're not going to put a rug back there because honestly, I think that's the reason why we keep getting fires. Girl, take their autonomy, right? I'm very big on like leaving it on though when I'm actually like playing, but if I'm having issues, I'm like, yeah, no. We're not going to deal with this. Okay, not Judith calling us. Look, she's calling us telling us she wants to go out with someone. I'm like, girl, you literally were just mad and saying we cheated on you, and now you're like, should I date this person? You should think about it yourself, girl. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Julia's calling. The way that I was just gonna be like, we should message her. Let's go. You don't gotta ask me twice. I was like, we should have like a study date. That would be cute. That's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, how do I do this? Let's just do homework together. She should have her homework with her. Okay, she does. Cute. I went all the way through just to have to only... I could have only went once and it would have been fine. Hello? How many filters do I have? Okay. Yasmin has learned more about Julia and is now neutral to her. Why just neutral? What did she change? They have good compatibility. Use Simlish. Cute. Okay, so they're gonna work on their homework. Maybe Harmony could come too, because Harmony needs to do her homework too. Maybe she's just like, hey girls. I don't know if she knows that like they're dating. Oh, she didn't bring her homework. Wait, no, she did. No, come sit here, please. Or I guess she could just be here. She doesn't have to go and like sit with them. Come sit here and do your homework. Okay, let's see how they're doing. Oh, she's a little hungry. Well, can you finish this first and then we'll go eat something? Can we tell her about the fire? Let's have a deep conversation. And complain about the heat. You might completely overhaul one of your states by deleting everything and everyone and building everything from scratch. I always say I want to make a save file, but I just feel like I don't have the time. My sister's like, you could just do one world at a time. I'm like, I don't know if I want to. I feel like I'd get over it so quick. Okay, almost done. Okay, I think she just finished. Okay, stop talking for a second. Their date is about to end too, so. She said, don't call me ever? What, you didn't like the date? No, why? Okay, hold on, give her a flower. Because we gotta work this out. Maybe she's mad that we just did homework the whole time. Girlie, where are you going? Come back here. And girl, why are you in your pajamas? Okay, go do your homework. Oh, Harmony and Aditya have started speaking in Tomaru. If they ever want to change languages, they just have to ask. Aditya speaks Tomaru fluently, but Harmony does not speak it at all. He can teach her everything she needs to know, but it'll take a while before they can speak to each other comfortably in this language. Wait, that's kind of cool. Wait, I should have got this. I should have had this first. I can't even speak. I'm too excited. That's so cool. First thing I was like, how's she even speaking to them? Because I know she doesn't know that. Okay, is Julia coming or what? Okay, she's doing her homework. The Brightchester Spirit Corp is having their creativity celebration. Oh, that's so interesting. She was speaking to someone in Simlish, but they didn't understand Simlish. Okay, let's see. Can you call her first? Is she gonna come? Maybe she's actually mad. She's like, girl, I am not coming. What's over here? Can we actually go over here? Oh, we can. Oh, there's a statue. Cute. Oh, this is the tiger sanctuary. Adopt a tiger? I've literally never been over here. Oh, did we miss it? We can sneak in. Ooh, Yasmin sees an employee only rooms to the right. Make a sneaky dash for the employee room. Let's hide in a trash can. We're temporarily banned? And we had to pay 100 simoleons? Oh my goodness, that's so wild. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's finish up our homework. Let's see what Harmony still needs to do. Trying to do her homework for everything. She can't do the presentation, and she still needs to submit her term paper, because I think today is the final day to do that. Or tomorrow is. So she gotta get that done. Yeah, same with her. Like, we have a term paper to submit. Okay, she's almost done with all her homework, though. As soon as she's done with this, I'm gonna have her use the bathroom. Actually gonna get her a sleep replacement. Did you drink it? Okay, you can go home. Where is she? You have to go all the way here to use the bathroom. There's no bathroom nearby. Okay, quick, 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 girl. Okay, Harmony, go home. And then Yasmin, go home too. Oh, I think she's finishing her homework first. Okay, she also needs a sleep replacement. So I'm gonna have to get Yasmin to get her one. Oh, here's a fun little thing for those who were curious to know. The full update from May 27th is now available on both Xbox and PlayStation. So for all the console players, they finally released that patch. You can find the patch notes here. They said there will be a new laundry list soon with community reported issues. I'm really hoping the main thing that I want them to fix right now is the corruption stuff with people's saves, and also the seasons thing, like the rain and stuff indoors. Like, I literally have my stuff turned off right now because I hate it so much. Like, I can't deal with it. So hopefully that's something that can be fixed soon. Okay, let's see. Go take a shower. And then let's just get a moodlet solver, honestly. I'm using her satisfaction points for her roommate, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, drink up. Cause you have classes soon. She's already done all of her homework. Oh, this is her computer actually. Okay, let's see. Okay, finish writing your term paper. We gotta finish those. The only thing that I hate is it doesn't tell us, like, how much more they have to go. She has class in 2 hours. And it's her final exam, so unfortunately, she hasn't even finished. Okay, girly. Okay, you finished your draft. We're gonna have to submit it how it is. Wait, no, we can't. We can't. We can't. Just submit it. We don't have enough time for all that. Okay, that's done. What's our first exam today? Okay, go study if you can. Or not. She said no. Okay, you need to submit your term paper. She's gonna go throw up. Oh my god, she's so nervous. Oh, she's so nervous. Yeah, you're gonna have to clean that up before you go. Can't leave that. Alright. They are about to go write their exams pretty soon. Okay, she has her first class. I think her classes are later. Yeah, her first class is in 3 hours. Can we study? I don't know if that's gonna help much, but we're gonna try. Okay, Yasmin turned in her homework confidently. Final exam is in an hour. Yeah, we're not going to the lounge. We have exams. Are you gonna throw up again, girl? Oh my goodness. She's so sick. The poor thing. She must have like... She's very anxious. Okay, she's off to class. You're also gonna head off to class. And we're wishing them all luck on their exams today. She's supposed to give a presentation, which she can't do. If I had UI cheats, I think I'd be able to like check it off, even though she didn't technically do it, since it got glitched out. It seems like they got decent grades though. Let's kind of see how we're doing for that other class. What does it say? It's electric. I think you can like email your professors. They're probably gonna be like, you're on track to fail the course. Okay, she has one more exam today. Let's study until we have to go. Yeah, we're literally on the cusp of failure. I'd encourage you to take whatever time and work you have left in this course and focus your efforts. Yeah, the presentation is really big, so I think we might fail. Unfortunately. We might have to retake that. I'm so upset. I was trying really hard not to lose it. I'm trying to look if it's like outside their apartment, but I don't think so. They need to make a way for you to like get your presentation back. Oh, really? Maybe it needs to be updated. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it could easily be like maybe you had to pay a fine. Like I wouldn't even mind if we had to like pay for it. Or like make it so that if your sim loses a presentation board, they can like submit a term paper as an alternative, you know? Because like in real life, like imagine you're not able to do the presentation. Like there are cases where they probably would just be like, sorry, like you're not going to get credit for that because you didn't do it. But generally, you're usually able to make it up in another way. Like what if in real life she was like sick on the day that she needs to do the presentation? There would have to be another way. Like there should be another way. I don't know. Let me save while we're here. What software am I using to stream? OBS. Open broadcasting software. I don't want to go to the festival. Wow. Oh. Oh. We failed. Yep. That's a big F right there. Same. I feel the same about OBS, especially recently. I've been having issues. But it's just what works for me so far. So we will be retaking that course, and Yasmin's doing pretty well. Okay. We now need to complete 9 classes to graduate instead of 8 because we failed one. We're gonna do 4 core classes, no electives, because how did we get a D plus in our elective? Like, I don't understand. We're gonna be staying at home. We're gonna pay with our household funds. So that just means technically Yasmin can graduate earlier, but the way that I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna set it up so they're just gonna do an extra term. So we're gonna do 4 this term for both of them, and then next term I'll have Yasmin do 3, and she'll also do 3, and then in the last term we'll do whatever we have left over because I want them to graduate at the same time. All right, so she has a presentation for this one too, and so does Yasmin. So let's do the presentation right now. Let's do it, get it done, and go submit it. Oh my god, Julia's here. I forgot to give her a key. She's like, hey, I thought you hated me. She's like, no. Oh, they're here for the welcome wagon. I'm good. Thank you, though. Okay, they can just chat it up over there while we work on our presentation. Oh, she needs to use the restroom. Okay, I'm gonna put this right back in her inventory. You guys all saw it happen. I'm gonna save. I'm actually gonna wrap it up there at the 2-hour, a little over the 2-hour mark. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Be sure to stay tuned on YouTube. Check out my video that I posted today. I'd greatly appreciate it. Check out the past videos, like, comment, and subscribe. We are pushing for the YouTube partner program. It's a long push, but we will get there. I feel it. We're gonna raid my friend who's doing some building in Animal Crossing, and I will most likely see you guys tomorrow. And I will have my Steam Deck. I know I keep talking about it, but I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm probably gonna record an unboxing so that way I can share it with y'all on YouTube as well. But yeah, let's go show some love to our friend. Copy that first raid message if you're subbed, and copy the second raid message if you're not currently subbed. If you aren't subbed and you want to get ad-free viewing on my channel, consider to use your Prime sub whenever you get the chance if you have one. You can also just subscribe if you are able to. And I believe that's all I really have to share for today. They're all my socials if you want to keep in touch when I'm not live. And I will see you all in the next one. Thank you, Mac. Have a good rest of your day as well. And make sure to listen to Saribot. Stay hydrated and take care of yourself, everyone. Bye, y'all.